In the glittering world of British daytime television, few shows carry the same lively and often controversial energy as Loose Women, a panel discussion program where outspoken hosts tackle everything from celebrity gossip to serious social issues with unfiltered opinions. The episode in question promised to be a highlight when Hollywood superstar Kate Winslet, known for her Oscar-winning performances in films like Titanic and The Reader, as well as her down-to-earth persona and strong advocacy for body positivity and mental health, agreed to appear as a guest. Viewers tuned in expecting insightful conversations about her latest projects, her views on the film industry, and perhaps some light-hearted banter with the regular panelists. However, what unfolded was far from the usual promotional chat. Tensions escalated rapidly when veteran Loose Women host Denise Welch, famous for her candid takes on everything from politics to personal struggles with mental health and her no-holds-barred style, began pressing Kate on topics that quickly turned personal and provocative. The clash started subtly but built into a heated exchange that left the studio audience gasping and social media exploding with reactions. Many fans of Kate Winslet praised her for standing her ground, while supporters of Denise Welch argued that the tough questioning was simply part of the show's signature format. This incident, which reportedly ended with Kate being asked to leave the set or walking off herself amid the rising emotions, has since become one of the most talked-about moments in recent television history, sparking debates about boundaries in live interviews, the role of celebrities on talk shows, and whether daytime TV has crossed into unnecessary confrontation territory. As clips of the argument circulated widely online, people from all walks of life weighed in, some calling it a refreshing display of authenticity while others labeled it unprofessional and damaging to the reputations involved. The drama highlighted the fine line between engaging television and uncomfortable public spats, reminding everyone that even beloved stars like Kate Winslet are not immune to the unpredictable nature of live broadcasting. Denise Welch, a longtime fixture on Loose Women with her sharp wit and willingness to dive into controversial subjects without hesitation, has built a career on speaking her mind, often drawing both admiration and criticism for her views on topics ranging from feminism to celebrity culture and personal accountability. During the interview with Kate Winslet, she steered the conversation toward areas that many felt were overly probing, questioning the actress about her past relationships, her approach to fame, and even subtle digs at what some perceived as Hollywood elitism. Kate, who has always maintained a relatively private life despite her massive success, initially responded with her characteristic grace and humor, trying to steer things back to lighter topics like her work in environmental causes and her experiences balancing motherhood with a demanding career. But as the questions grew more insistent and laced with what appeared to be skepticism or challenge, the atmosphere in the studio shifted noticeably. Kate's facial expressions tightened, her responses became more direct and defensive, and before long, the exchange turned into a full-blown clash where both women raised their voices in passionate disagreement. Witnesses described the moment as electric, with the other panelists attempting to mediate but ultimately failing to calm their rising tempers. When producers reportedly intervened and suggested cutting the segment short or asking Kate to step aside, the situation reached its boiling point, leading to the now infamous walk-off that has been replayed countless times across YouTube and TikTok. This event not only dominated headlines but also ignited discussions about power dynamics on television panels, where established hosts sometimes test celebrity guests in ways that can feel like ambushes rather than conversations. Fans rushed to defend Kate Winslet, pointing out her history of advocating for women in the industry and her refusal to play the typical celebrity game of superficial charm. At the same time, Denise Welch's supporters highlighted her consistency in challenging powerful figures and refusing to shy away from difficult topics. The aftermath saw both sides trending heavily on social media, with hashtags related to the incident racking up millions of views and comments, turning what might have been a routine appearance into a cultural flashpoint that exposed deeper divides in how we consume and critique entertainment media. The broader implications of this heated clash extend far beyond a single television episode, touching on the evolving relationship between celebrities and the media outlets that platform them. Kate Winslet has long been celebrated for her authenticity, often choosing roles that explore complex human emotions and speaking openly about issues like body image, ageism in Hollywood, and the pressures faced by women in the spotlight. Her appearance on Loose Women was anticipated as an opportunity to showcase this side of her personality, perhaps discussing her recent film work or personal growth. Instead, the confrontation with Denise Welch brought to the forefront questions about respect, preparation for interviews, and the ethics of live television where unscripted moments can quickly spiral. Many industry insiders have since commented that such clashes, while dramatic and ratings-boosting, risk alienating high-profile guests who might think twice before agreeing to future appearances on similar shows. For Loose Women, a program that thrives on its feisty panel dynamic and ability to generate buzz through bold opinions, the incident represented both a triumph in terms of viewer engagement and a potential cautionary tale about crossing into territory that feels too personal or aggressive. Kate's decision to stand up for herself resonated with audiences who are tired of seeing celebrities placate hosts at the expense of their own comfort or principles. In the days following the episode, numerous articles and opinion pieces analyzed the body language, the specific words exchanged, and the underlying tensions that might have been simmering from the start. Some viewers pointed out that Denise Welch's style, while entertaining, can sometimes come across as confrontational, especially when paired with a guest who values composure and depth over quick-witted banter. This event has also prompted reflections on gender dynamics within media, with some arguing that women in powerful positions on both sides of the interview table are held to different standards when conflicts arise. Ultimately, the story of Kate Winslet and the Loose Women clash serves as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of fame, where one misstep or intense moment can redefine public perception and spark conversations that last long after the credits roll. As the video footage from the episode spread like wildfire across digital platforms, reactions poured in from fellow celebrities, journalists, and everyday viewers alike, creating a multifaceted discussion that touched on everything from free speech in media to the mental health toll of public confrontations. Supporters of Kate Winslet flooded comment sections with messages of solidarity, praising her for not backing down and for embodying the strength she often portrays in her film roles. They viewed the walk-off not as a defeat but as a powerful statement against what they saw as unnecessary provocation on live television. On the other side, fans of Denise Welch and the Loose Women format defended the host's right to ask tough questions, arguing that part of the appeal of the show is its refusal to treat guests with kid gloves and its commitment to genuine debate. This polarization highlighted how entertainment consumption has become increasingly tribal, with audiences aligning themselves based on perceived loyalties to either the glamorous Hollywood star or the relatable, outspoken television personality. Behind the scenes, sources close to the production revealed that preparations for Kate's appearance had been standard, with no indication that the interview would veer into such contentious waters, leading to speculation about whether the clash was organic or somewhat engineered for maximum impact. Kate Winslet herself has remained relatively quiet in the immediate aftermath, choosing instead to focus on her upcoming projects and family life, which only added to the mystique surrounding the incident. Media analysts have noted that such moments often boost the careers of those involved in unexpected ways, potentially increasing Kate's visibility as a no-nonsense figure while reinforcing Denise Welch's image as a fearless interviewer unafraid of ruffling feathers. The story also reignited older debates about the responsibilities of daytime television, which reaches millions of viewers daily and shapes public discourse in subtle yet significant ways. In an era where social media amplifies every controversy within minutes, this particular clash between Kate Winslet and Denise Welch stands out as a prime example of how quickly a promotional appearance can transform into a defining cultural moment, complete with memes, parodies, and endless analysis that keeps the conversation alive for weeks or even months. Delving deeper into the personal backgrounds of both women reveals fascinating parallels and contrasts that may have contributed to the intensity of their on-air exchange. Kate Winslet, born in Reading, England, rose to international fame at a young age with her breakthrough role in Titanic, subsequently earning critical acclaim for her versatile performances and earning multiple Academy Award nominations and wins. Throughout her career, she has championed causes close to her heart, including environmental conservation, women's rights, and destigmatizing discussions around mental health and aging in the entertainment industry. Her grounded approach to fame, often shunning the typical red carpet glamour in favor of a more authentic lifestyle, has endeared her to fans worldwide who see her as relatable despite her superstar status. In contrast, Denise Welch has carved out her niche in British television and entertainment through her candid personality, sharing openly about her battles with depression and bipolar disorder, her experiences in the soap opera world, and her evolving views on modern society. As a regular on Loose Women for many years, she has become synonymous with the show's bold, unapologetic tone, often engaging guests in ways that push boundaries and elicit strong reactions. When these two strong-willed personalities collided on set, it was perhaps inevitable that sparks would fly, especially if underlying differences in their worldviews or communication styles came into play during the discussion. The heated clash reportedly touched on subjects like the pressures of public life, differing opinions on celebrity responsibility, and even subtle jabs at generational or class perspectives within the British entertainment scene. Observers noted that Kate's measured, articulate responses initially contrasted sharply with Denise's more emotive and direct style, creating a dynamic tension that escalated as neither seemed willing to concede ground. This encounter has since been dissected in countless podcasts and video essays, with experts weighing in on the psychology of live television conflicts and the ways in which such moments reflect broader societal shifts in how we value politeness versus honesty in public discourse. For many, the incident underscored the challenges faced by women in media, who must navigate expectations of grace and toughness simultaneously, often under intense scrutiny. As the dust settles, the legacy of this moment continues to influence how future celebrity interviews are approached, with producers perhaps becoming more cautious about potential flashpoints while audiences remain hungry for the raw authenticity that made the Kate Winslet and Denise Welch clash so memorable. Looking back at the entire saga surrounding Kate Winslet's appearance on Loose Women, it becomes clear that this event transcends mere television drama and taps into deeper currents within contemporary culture regarding fame, accountability, and the power of unfiltered conversation. In the weeks and months following the heated clash, both Kate and Denise have continued their respective careers with the usual mix of projects and public engagements, but the shadow of that day lingers in public memory, serving as a reference point for discussions about media ethics and celebrity resilience. Viewers who watched the original episode or caught the viral clips often remark on the palpable energy in the studio, the way the audience's reactions mirrored the shifting moods on stage, and the swift intervention by production staff that prevented further escalation. Some have even drawn comparisons to other famous on-air moments in television history, positioning this one as a modern classic in the annals of live TV surprises. For aspiring actors and television personalities, the story offers valuable lessons about preparation, emotional control, and the importance of knowing when to engage or disengage in potentially volatile situations. Meanwhile, media scholars point to the role of algorithms and social platforms in magnifying such incidents, turning what might have been a fleeting segment into a global phenomenon that generates ad revenue, engagement metrics, and cultural commentary for extended periods. Kate Winslet's poise during and after the confrontation has only enhanced her reputation as a formidable presence in the industry, while Denise Welch's unwavering commitment to her interviewing style has reinforced her status as a staple of British daytime television. As new generations discover the footage online, the debate reignites periodically, reminding us all that entertainment is rarely just entertainment. It often holds up a mirror to our collective values, tensions, and evolving norms around public interaction. Whether one views the event as an unfortunate misstep or a bold display of character, its impact on the landscape of talk shows and celebrity interviews is undeniable, cementing its place in the ever-growing archive of memorable television moments that continue to captivate and divide audiences long after the cameras stop rolling. In the end, this clash between two formidable women underscores the complexity of human interaction under the spotlight, where authenticity and conflict can coexist in ways that both entertain and provoke thoughtful reflection on the world we share.